get you all to work now, shall we? Hey, I haven't heard anything yet. It's already started yelling at me. Oh dear. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stop and then restart it? I hope so. I hope I get it. Nope, that's not doing it. Hmm. But okay, come on. Want to see all the chats? Hopefully. Why didn't it end it? I don't think it's sending. I have a distinct feeling it's not sending. So let's see here. Oh, I see the problem now. Oh shoot, we got doubles. Oh, but I was just allowed this afternoon. What? You're suspended again? I don't even know. I have no idea. How did I get suspended even though I was streaming okay this afternoon? What did I do wrong? What on earth did I do wrong? What on earth did I possibly do wrong that they killed my connection again? I don't even think it's worth the effort, honestly. Luckily, I have a backup plan for my backup plan for my backup plan on top of a backup plan. Doesn't even like it, though. Okay. So let's improvise here. Um, I just have to do this. Nothing I'm willing to do, but I guess I have to because it's like, it's kind of stupid. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to understand anything anymore. Okay, I want to break everything in this process. I think I messed up because of that, but let's see. I think I totally broke everything. I'm pretty sure I broke everything. Okay. Come on, get to working. Luckily, I have a backup plan for that too. No, that's not what I wanted to say. Let's see here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. Every time I try to do this thing correctly, it acts always acts stupid. So I'm not much of a fan of this right now. I am not. Okay. So stop and activate. I can't see. Okay, I see myself there now. You know what? Screw them. I'm so tired. I'm not sure if it's worth the effort, honestly. Okay. Okay, so let's make sure everything works correctly here. TT? Yeah. YT1. Yep. YT2. Okay, that's working. BM. Okay, there you got that. And. Oh, come on now. I'm so upset with this thing right here. Why does it keep doing that? Okay, where's my thing? I can't see anybody's chat. Oh, okay, there we go. I can't even say my own name right. Gosh dang it. I can't spell my own name right. That's how bad I am. DL, do you work? DL's working? Why is Beam repeating it when I told it not to repeat? I didn't want you to repeat it, Beam. Okay. Why aren't you working? I guess you don't want to work anymore, so PT is no longer a thing. Okay, I'm dropping it. I'm dropping it. Anytime something gives me too much problems, I remove it. So that is now removed my lineup. I'm not fighting with it. But it's just in time because now I have another one to put in place of it. Make it difficult for me to broadcast there? I will no longer be broadcasting there. Plain and simple. It's not that hard, right? TV. Yep. TV is working. We're gonna have a fight here. I don't want to show everything. Don't show the most chat because I already have chat for that. I want to see your unique chat. Thank you. That's why I want to see you guys on being because you're just so great. Okay, what else am I missing? I did. Do you? KK? Yep. K is there. Got that. Oh, well, you. TW? Yep, you're there. What? That been twice? Is that what I have a problem here? And back resource. Okay. I will log in later, but right now I just need to test it. Oh, my thingy thingy. I think about my thingy thingy. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, it's gonna be a little hard to get here, huh? I just need to get rid of the long URL and bookmark the one I need in the right spot. Okay. Almost there. Okay, and this is the page I want bookmarked. Okay. Oh, okay. That. Oh, yeah. I did not like dealing with that type of stuff on on there. I'm sorry, I didn't see that last one there. Okay. I'm gonna do BL. Yeah, everything's working. Yeah. That's a lot of platforms. But I do me, right? I'm the total knucklehead here. Well, in case you guys didn't notice, um, I'm sticking to my schedule. I'm sticking to my schedule. As hard as it is, I am sticking to it. Um, Yesterday we got to play Enemy. Um, but beforehand, I actually got to do some live live testing, and this afternoon I did some live testing too because apparently something was still broke, so I fixed it, and then when I started streaming now, it broke again, so I had to improvise again. So I'm a little upset about a certain platform giving me a hard time. So I'm dropping that one of these platforms for my listings because it's been giving me nothing but trouble. And there's one more that might be in line if I don't find a way to broadcast correctly to it. So I don't want it to deal with that, but I will. Okay. I don't understand this whole stuff. It's so irritating. I was approved this afternoon to broadcast on one platform, and then I'm ready. When I tried to do the same this evening, I'm suspended for 7 days. But I able to do it through their program instead of through the app I was using. So I have a feeling someone on that platform doesn't like me that much. I don't think that they like me, and I don't like them either. But that's not going to stop me. I'm going to keep going and keep, keep, keep never giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not a quitter. I have been, never shall be a quitter. I'm not a quitter. I'm a pain in the ass, yes, but I'm not a quitter. So, you see the schedule that's here. Rose Academy is a visual novel that I'm playing tonight. And tomorrow afternoon, after I've taken care of my chores, hopefully it'll be by 12 Eastern, I'll be finally returning back to Expedition 33. Friday, I have another indie, Outward Definitive Edition, because Outward 2 is about to come out, so I wanted to try out the original. Saturday afternoon, it's our indie game day anyway, so I'm doubling up on that. So Red Bow on the afternoon and Seven Nights Rebirth at night, and I think that covers all of my promise obligations. I hope it doesn't, because I don't think I can handle this anymore. After that, I'm going to set up special theme days where people can actually. Oh, I love this. um, People can actually vote on different things throughout the week. And I get to choose what I want to have on different platforms and such. So, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. But right now, after fighting for I don't even know how long that it took me to do just to get all these platforms working, and still having some platforms not want to work, I don't care. I'm tired. I don't know why they keep revoking my access. I guess they just don't like VTubers. Not like I identify as a VTuber. I just happen to be a streamer who's been using the VTuber avatar for the last 11 years now. Just admit it. I am a streamer. I'm streamer first, VTuber second. It's always been that way for me. Whether people acknowledge that or not, it's the truth. Okay. So, I don't know if anyone's here watching because I have no idea what's going on. I do want to see if I could test one more thing before going too far. Give me a second. There's something I need to see here. I need a new doc that comes from my Social Stream Ninja that I didn't put in the tier that has some important data I need to see here. Give me a second. Oh, that's not good. I guess I don't have it, huh? I thought I had one. Not that. Maybe I'm just scrolling over and not seeing it. There's so many features on this system I'm using, and I don't even understand how to use it all. Honestly, I'm still trying to learn it. That's my goal for this term. Is I want to learn how to use Social Stream Ninja to the fullest. Oh, I heard something, but I didn't see anything. What? Why didn't I see anything? Was that a alert? I don't know. At least I fixed the duplicate chat thingy. That was a little bit of a problem there. I don't know what it is. I guess I can't find it. I thought there was a special doc I had for this before, but I lost it. And I put it in the wrong bot, so I don't know what it's going with or not. Not bot, but doc, DOCK, doc. I think a bot. I'm thinking this is bot, but it's a doc. What is this? I am curious. What is this? Scoreboard. Display user points, rankings, and engagement scores for customizable triggers and rewards. This might be exactly what I'm looking for. Let's add a new doc. I want to try this real quick. Because if I could pull this off, I could actually make channel points work across all platforms. Oh, yeah. Now that would be even better. Oh, okay. Custom browser docs. Hmm. Hopefully it works. I don't know what I'm doing. You act like I know what I'm doing. I don't know anything about what I'm doing. So I'm going to add scoreboard. I don't have anything on the scoreboard yet, but it would be nice to see what happens when it shows up. Scoreboard, leaderboard. Hi, Thaddeus. How are ya? I'm back again. Any shenanigans on the schedule tonight? Well, hopefully, I did not make the computer crash and explode this afternoon. So this time, I'm going to stick to playing the games like I'm supposed to. There's still issues I'm having. How you doing, Thaddeus? But it's just really irritating when I have an intrinsic system set up to multi-broadcast onto many different platforms, and two platforms want to cause drama, making me want to drop them. So yeah, I'm swapping yours in for one that was really pissing me off because it's not working anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it. I guess I can't have a party on party. It's not like anyone watched me on party anyway, but it's worth a shot. Cinder blocks on their feet off the side of it. Oh, of course. Just destroy them, destroy them. My main thing is I am trying my best to wean myself from the purple platform. The purple platform is, even though it has the best customization and many things tie into it, I don't like being locked down to it. And because I like being on more than one platform, I've been trying to code different systems to actually work within all of my systems all at once. So I'm trying to learn how to use Social Stream Ninja to the fullest. So all of my interactive features will be tied together so everyone can take part in it. So if I want a poll, I can have one that actually works within Social Stream Ninja. So no matter what platform it is, it all works on all platforms. Or if I want to have a voting session, it'll work on all platforms. It doesn't have to be. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the same thing. Okay. If I want to have a drawing for me to give away free game codes. Oh, I can't say that on the word on the musically platform. um, if I want to reward my community with special gifts, I can do that with my game code giveaway system. Dang it, I said the word again. Because most people don't know this. I am a web designer, or web coder really, and I created my own website that's been up for the last 6 or 7 years called Tokyo Pop Rocks. And I set it up where people can actually get free game codes by exchanging them for channel points or drawings. Ah, see, fourth wall. Yep. That's what I loved about Live Spaces. They actually had those features too, but it died out too fast. Bye to YouTube. Yep, I saw that as well. I was tempted to try to use that, but I'm already broadcasting directly to YouTube. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. Oh, I'm gonna get banned again. Otherwise, I would have actually taken part in that. But since I multicasted that using Beam, I didn't have a need for that. But it is nice to have that as a feature, though. Let's see what else you have. That's what I want to know about. What is the Discord integration? What does that do? Because that's new to me. And why is my name in the way? Your butt down here. Actually, put your butt over here. Perfect. Yeah, they had a lot of good ideas, but they put their funding trust in the wrong place. They put their source for funding in company that did not have their backs or was not aligned with their vision. But yeah, I was really hoping that some other site would step up and do what they didn't that they did. Like they actually Lightspace had it set up where I was approved for monetization on day one, and it was tied to Stripe, so I actually got paid next day. At this point, it's more in posting in your Discord when you go with your friends. Okay, if I do have a webhook set up for that, but it's nice to actually know that that's actually going to be native within the platform. And I think that as more people get used to multi-streaming on multiple platforms, a lot more services are going to be reaching out to tie into platforms that are beneficial to them. How is it not negative? I don't know, because each botwix actually has a different question. I didn't see which question you had. I don't know. I don't understand botwix's logic sometimes. I don't. Nor do I understand how people get their prices. I haven't figured that out yet either. Watching people and chatting when people won't push. Oh. Well, you did a good job. You did a good job, and I also liked how your interface on how to create your branding. I've never saw one that actually let people choose the style of their platform based off of preset images. Actually, let me see if I can show that. Screw that. Let me see. Can I go to my browser? Do I have a browser? I don't have a browser panel. There's my browser panel. Oopsie doopsie. I forgot to put a browser button on my Stream Deck. Darn it! Sandy, you done it. Window. Okay, I need my browser. Window capture? Yeah, I need another one. Oh boy, give me a second. I gotta fix something. I forgot to add a layer. I need an important layer for this next screen. Okay, no! That's not what I needed. Capture? E. Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. Okay, I think that should fix it. Fonts, colors, backgrounds, you'll be adding a profile canvas so you can design your own little bulletin. Oh! Now that is actually really good. If I remember right, MySpace had something like a wall feed that actually let you put your own posts on it. Party had something similar to that too, and MySpace had many people didn't realize, but Twitch used to have a wall feature before 2016. They took it away, but it was a nice little feature they had. What was I looking for? Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here's your. Okay, I'm on your platform now. I see myself. Okay. Oh, I didn't. I paused myself. Okay. So my screen is messed up again. I didn't shrink it down to size. Okay, let me fix that. Oopsie doopsie loopsie. Window. Transform. Okay, that ought to fix it. Okay. Yep, here's just the site here. Oh, I see myself. I see me. I see me. I see me. Let's see. So we do this without changing things. I don't think I can change while I'm live though. So I'm trying to see what I can show. Like it. I liked how you have the links, social links here. I don't have any clips on here yet. Signal boosting. I think I need to actually get creators to do that. But scheduling tools, huh? Now I'm really looking forward to this right here because, like you see, I always have a schedule. But um, one thing that I always noticed that Trouble had was if you don't stick with Trouble, they say if you don't stick to your schedule, they remove the option to use a schedule. So I'm hoping yours doesn't have that because that upset me a lot. On the homepage, let me look at the homepage again. Yeah, I see purple, orange. I thought I chose pink. That's what I chose pink. I must have not clicked it. Yeah, it was a mess. So I gave up on using their system, and then what I did was instead was like on the green platform. I think I have it mostly on here. I just went ahead and just put my schedule down like this, which I still need to update. Where I just have my 3-day schedule listed that way, but it's so easy to forget to update, so I gave up on it. So I don't even stick to my thing anymore. Oh God, I'm seeing trouble. Okay. What? Okay, there it is. Mm-hmm. And let's see here. And I do like how you actually have it set up where not only do you see the person's stream, but you also see information about them, their logo, their name, what the title is, how many viewers they got, a little description. If you want to hit this, I'm good. I'm always looking for a way to. Oh, that breaks something again. I forgot to push a button. I forgot to push a button on my button. I'm setting up a source and I forgot to link up the source. Okay. You hide that. What the? Oops, I forgot about that. Oops. Oopsie doopsie loopsie. I got that mess. I gotta get out of there. Where are you? You're on the wrong screen. Get that out of there. Move. Get away. Shoot. Okay. Get back over here. Okay. I fix it. Yep, exactly. We all learn from each other. We all improve from each other, and we learn new things that we can improve that we see others do. Like mine, I have like a block schedule here with mine where I just have my the day is going to be, the icon is going to be, and just work it that way. I with Twitches, I don't like Twitches because it's kind of a mess. I can't really keep up with it because it won't let me update it in real time. When I actually don't know what I'm going to play, which is many of the times the case, that makes it even harder. So where's my schedule? Where is my schedule at? Show me my schedule. See, I would say like this. Oh, I'm not showing it. I forgot to show it. See, look at this. This is my established schedule, and never, ever, ever do I start on time. I'm supposed to start at 9:30 every night. Never started on time. It's always this late. Exactly. And I never know what I'm gonna play, so I gave up on trying to pick out like the title and game what I'm gonna play because I don't know, because I do a lot of viewers' choice streams, and I let people choose what they want me to play based off a selection. I think in one case I forgot to put it up there again. I don't even know what the last vote one was. Was it? I don't even know. Image. I gotta re-add my vote system again, so I'm gonna be doing a design for that. Let me see. OT. Add that image to see here. Huh? What? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It's not my fault. Whatever it was, it's not my fault, and I didn't do it. Okay? You can't blame me for something like that. Not my fault this time. Vote system. Themes. Yeah. Okay, here's what I meant. I have a system right here where I had to redesign it, but where people were able to vote for any game that they wanted using the hashtag. And it worked across every single platform I broadcast to because it's tied into Social Stream Ninja. So I never know exactly what I'm going to play because it's always going to be something totally different. Very rarely do I actually know it when it's going to be like a game that I promised the developer I will play. See, then there's streams. To make it. Yeah, I would say like if you know the general idea of what you're gonna do, like if it's a special theme, like a Wednesday night this, Thursday night that, or Friday night this, that would be ideal for people to have. But I think Twitch's issue was initially when they started it was they were trying to force everyone to pick a game while they're making their schedule, and that was a problem until they got rid of that option. So I would say if they choose a game ahead of time, good. If they don't, give them a chance to just have it as generic as heck, so they could modify it as needed. And oh my gosh, my background is making me seasick. I need to get something up there quickly. Okay. Macaroni and fried cheese. Do I have this display? I don't have you. Oh, window capture. That worked. Nope, that's not what I need. I broke something. What are you about to do? Do I have to prepare to panic or anything? Does it involve me having to go on a sort of a trip of your background? I know, it's weird, isn't it? And the thing is, it's not the one I wanted. I actually had a filter that had a nice effect, but because I had to reinstall everything into OBS, I misplaced where that filter is. So I made a new special feature with moving, scrolling, multiple layers. Driving. It's kind of cuckoo. Not that night there. What do you mean I got a gift? What do you mean I got a gift? Where'd the window go? It just disappeared on me. Excuse you. 2 new friend requests. I need to know who these people are. I don't know who you are or who you are. So 2 people have added me as friends and I don't know them. So I need those people to tell me who they are before I accept them. I just saw it. What the jeez? Where is it? I just saw the notification and it disappeared on me. Oh, there it is. I lost it. No more heroes. Okay. Do I have? I don't have a layer for my screen, do I? No. Okay. Macaroni and fried cheese. Okay. Let's see if I can fix this. Macaroni and cheese. Display. Okay. A certain someone just gave me a Christmas gift. So that's what you were up to, you little sneak. Being sneaky. It was? I don't remember adding it. I don't remember adding it at all. I don't remember anything at all. My mind hurts. My brain hurts. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, well, I suppose I must accept no more heroes. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. Okay, I've added it to my library. My very, 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 very I mentioned how very, 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 very large my Steam library is. It's quite large. My whole goal of my streaming channel is to play all of my games at least once. And it's a lot. Quite more keep showing up. What have I gotten myself into? If you count all of the ones I have on Steam, all of the ones I have on console, and then that will be at least like 3,000 right there. Added all the emulated games, that's probably another 700. So nearly 4,000, probably. I would think. I buy games in the bundles a lot. I'm I buy so many games in bundles that I've designed a game code giveaway system, which I still am trying to make pretty again, where people could actually redeem game codes I've given that I've purchased that I've gotten in a bundle that I don't need, and that's like 500 games in there. I'm still trying to fix it because I was trying to split up a variable between genres, but I'm still working on. Still working on it. But yes, I have so many games that I'm giving them away. Too many games. Can't even keep up with me. I don't even want to look at my collection half the time because it's just so many. And what I was going to do every year, for Christmas, I do voucher drawings to just get. Actually, I just give away games. I say, if you want it, do you want a game? You want a game code voucher? Here, you get one. You want a game code voucher? Here, you got one. You want a game code voucher? You got one. You pick out what you want and go. I just give away games. Okay. I want people to enjoy themselves. And I started doing this, giving away games just to reward my community for sticking by me all this time. And I kind of never stopped. I've never stopped buying games in bundles. In fact, every single link you see on here, from Humble Bundle, Fanatical, Play Asia, all 3 of those, and also Indie Gala and Green Man Gaming, are game sites I buy game codes from at reduced prices so I can give away games to you guys. So I'm paying a fraction of the price, so everyone gets free games. And I want to give away a lot of games before these expire. So I don't know. Some of them expire sooner, some of them don't. Some of them are pains in the butt. So I try my best just to let people have fun. So yes, during Christmas Day, I'm going to be giving away lots of codes. I'm going to be giving away as many codes as I possibly can, so everyone will get a fresh Christmas gift of free games. And hopefully by then I'll have everything fixed. I have to adjust 500, actually no, 470 articles, breaking up the data you see here into 3 boxes, so I could actually have a searchable genre system and easier to navigate by. Because I forgot to explode it. I have everything as a single string of data instead of actually exploding it into several fields, which I should have done. But I'm not that good at that. I'm surprised nobody picked up Samurai Warriors 5 yet. That game is fire. Why didn't anyone pick up Samurai Warriors 5 yet? Jeez. What you guys waiting on? That's one of the few games you guys saw me beat on stream. At least it's Nobunaga. I haven't finished the one that's Mitsuhide yet. Street Fighter's still sitting here. All the Borderlands games are here. All the Elder Scrolls games are still here. All the King of Fighters games are still. Well, a couple of them are missing. Yeah, I know lots of games you guys get. But yeah, and that's just my Steam library. I'm not counting my GOG library, which is not quite as big, but pretty big. My Epic Games library, my Ubisoft library, my Humble Bundle library, my Amazon library. For me, it's not a question of do you have the game. It's a question of wait, did I already get that game? Dynasty Warriors 5, that has never been re-released outside of the PlayStation 2. However, Koei Tecmo is re-releasing Dynasty Warriors 3, definitive edition soon. So maybe they'll make their way back to 5. 3 is supposed to be is actually one of the better ones. It's a lot more tighter than Dynasty Warriors 2 was, because 2 was kind of clunky. Dynasty Warriors 1 was just a fighting game. But yeah, 2 and 4 were like the best. And as anyone might tell you, I am a heavy, 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 total, complete Koei Tecmo fan. I play more games from them than from any other publisher. I'm obsessed with their games. So if you want to see Koei Tecmo games, I'm your girl. I'm totally your girl with that. And my music stopped for some reason. Why did my music stop? Because my feet fell asleep. You meanie. Yeah, let's see what they say. Okay. You have 7 and 8, but no 5. I got them all. I think last time I counted, I was about 120 Koei Tecmo games. But then I still haven't counted. I'm adding more. I'm thinking about getting what else am I missing? I'm trying to get some of the earlier games, like earlier than the PS1 era. That's the ones I really want. The ones that are really hard to find. But hopefully they don't cost as much as the Philips CDI games. Well, not for Koei Tecmo, but I was thinking about trying to get there. I was thinking one day, maybe I should go ahead and try to get those Philips CDI Zelda games just to play it for the heck of it. Then I saw how much people were charging for it. Like, no, it wasn't even worth that much when it was new. Sheesh. I played them in the. I remember actually playing those games in the department stores and wondering, what is this? Is this supposed to be a bad ripoff of the cartoon show? So how many games are in my library right now? I don't know. I'm still only up to the S's. And I think I have just about every Star Wars game out there now. I'm heavily into Star Wars. Although I can never play Shadows of the Empire again because every time I do, I get copyright struck to oblivion. Hi, Yuzuki. Hiya. Miss seeing you around. And here I am. I totally forgot I had Street Fighter 6. Totally forgot I had Street Fighter 6. So does that mean I have all the Street Fighters now? Street Fighter 1, 2, 3, and Alpha are all in here, and all the spin offs. I know Street Fighter 4, Ultra Street Fighter 4, I have in that. Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 6, Street Fighter X Tekken. Only ones I missed. Actually, no, I have the Marvel vs. Street Fighter games in the Marvel Capcom collection, so I have those too. I don't think there's any Street Fighter games I'm missing now. I think I got them all. Okay. See, I'm Tekken. I'm still beginning on my Tekken series. I got Tekken Tag Tournament 1 and 2, Tekken 6 and 7 and 8, and Revolution Hybrid. Well, Hybrid's just Tekken Tag Tournament 1 plus plus some 3D movie added to it. And I think I have all the Tomb Raider games now. All of them. Every single Tomb Raider game. Except for the I don't count mobile games because I don't think those qualify as games. Those qualify as money pits. Oh my gosh, only 200? Well, I gotta fix that. Stick with me. I'll find a way to boost up your Steam library. Oh, there it is. Oh, and also Marvel vs. Capcom. I think most people here have gotten lots of Steam games from me. I've given away over 400 game codes over the last 7 years since I started the system. So yeah, I have. That's just my Steam games. I don't even know how many games I have total. That's all I want to know. This will tell me. I have. Holy crap! I now have 1,800 games on Steam. Just on Steam. Uh-oh. Why is something thinking? Something started thinking. That scared me. I don't want things that thinking. But yeah, if you want a free game code, so I'll give it to you. I give a game code just because I want to. But yeah, this is my game code giveaway system. I set it up where I give people a special link and three pieces of data to unlock it, and they get what's called a voucher. And this will let people pick out any game with a red ticket that they want. It will reveal. You click on it, and it reveals the game code, and the game's yours. I have the S vouchers, which are streamer exclusive. So this means that all of these games only I can actually give a voucher for. So no one can give away these games but me. It's tied only to my group. Thanks for the follow there, Lysandra. Following on Kick. Arigato. Thank you. Please tell me a spam bot. Please tell me a spam bot. I don't want any more spam bots. Oh yeah, see, like they have one here too. Thank you. Got into Baltimore and Dungeons and generate roguelike deck builders. Oh, let me see. Do we have any deck builders on here? I think I saw that as one of our tags. Um, oh, Astria, the six-sided Oracle, Card City Knights. Children of Zodiac is like a tactics-based dice base system. Heretics Forks, Iris, and the Plants. Yeah, roguelike deck builder. Yep, all of these tie into roguelike deck builders. So yeah, you can just go by genres and it'll list whichever ones that are tied to what you want. Chaotic. I'm definitely chaotic, that's for sure. Like if I wanted to actually set up where everyone wants to see what anime games we have, every I click on anime, every game that has an anime aesthetic is right here. Well, you've designed a full website that has that can handle inputs and streaming. I did all this only using PHP and SQL and a little JavaScript and Python. This kicked my butt. And I still keep breaking it, as you see. I broke it already. I made it nice and pretty. It's supposed to look. Oh my gosh! When someone actually shows the right thing, I don't even know. Yeah, it's supposed to look like this right here. This is what it's supposed to look like. But because I forgot that I had crap ton of data in this one box, it broke the entire picture. So I gotta change my database to search for every single one of these within three fields, three datas, and it's a mess. It's a marvelous mess. And plus, I'm also working on a mall site. Another project I have is where I'm taking all the information from all of my affiliate links, putting it into an actual mall design system where people could actually browse through the mall, and every link that they go to will be an affiliate link tied to that streamer. That's my next project I've been working on. After I fix this, obviously, and hopefully before I go back to school for the spring term. That's my main goal. But yeah, my main goal is to not only create the giveaway system, but also to create interactive features for broadcasts across all platforms. I'm happy I learned discovered Social Street Ninja because it actually lets me use a whole lot of use all my chats from all my services in one shot, and it also gives me chatbot services in addition to that. On top of that, and it also has a feature where it ties into Streamer Bot, which I'm still trying to fix. If I can figure out how that works, then I could actually add even more interactive features that I'm lacking right now. My Streamer Bot is not working the way it's supposed to. Since I had to wipe out my entire OBS, all of my features with Streamer Bot is not working. So all of these things I had to do with Lurkbait, my cafe store, um, the voting system, my stand emote system, it's all gone. I need to re-add it. And the voting system, yeah. And also, of course, the you guys can't hit me with water for a few days until I get it set up. No, you can't splash me with water. I'm sorry. No splashing, no snowing, no using magic on me, no head patting until I get all of those plugins built back into the OBS without it crashing. Without it crashing, that's the most important part. Getting it not to crash. Ah, okay. So before I get lost on track again, I want to show you guys the game we're playing tonight. I was asked by the developer to showcase this to you. It's called Rose Academy. And let me stop this music here because it's not doing what I wanted it to do. And let me show the browser source for this one here. Chrome. And oh, I gotta take that off, don't I? Yeah, I do. Sure, but I don't have a button to get rid of the what was it? Desktop. So I gotta add a source visibility for display. Window, display capture. There we go. Okay, so I'll show you guys the trailer first and then we'll move on. Oh, excuse you. Excuse you. What's missing here? We need that. I need that. Why don't you have that there? We're not doing that. Come on. Go back to window. I need to add the audio to it. uh, Capture audio, please. Thank you. Okay, that's more like it. Live on the fly editing. Gotta love it. So this game is supposed to be more like a mixture. It sounded like an adverse started. Well, it technically is if you count it the fact that it's a trailer. This is a mixture of a visual novel with mystery, but it's also part of Tome game too because it has a dating sim mixed in, where your storylines are going to change if you have different relationship levels. Oh gosh, okay. So let me read their little blurb here. I hope it's not too lewd because I'm already got banned from TikTok today, so I don't want to get banned again. In this visual novel, you play as a young agent sent to an elite girls' academy to investigate the suspicious death of a top student, interrogate suspects, collect evidence, and build romantic relationships. Will you uncover the truth or fall for someone's charm? Rosal Academy is a detective visual novel about a young special agent sent to elite girls' school to investigate the mysterious death of one of his top students. As you uncover the dark secrets hidden within the academy, behind the academy's flawless facade, you'll be drawn into a world of intrigue, temptation, and romance. This demo version covers the first day of the academy, introducing you to all the main characters and the core investigation mechanics. It offers approximately 40 minutes of reading. It's a detective story with a touch of romance. Investigate the crime, flirt with the suspects, and make choices. Each one may bring you closer to the truth or lead you astray. Oh, I just saw something move. Lead you astray. Oh. Interactive journal. All collected clues, observations, and suspect information are automatically recorded in a handy journal, your main investigation tool. Meaningful dialogue choices. Your words matter. Decide who to question, who to trust, and how to approach each lead. An original soundtrack, rich atmospheric score enhances the story's most emotional, suspenseful moments. Reference material for backgrounds. Okay. Finalized by orders. Okay. So they use a little AI help to tidy out the background. Okay. So I'm gonna get the game started. As soon as I find out where the heck I put it. It's somewhere in there. I thought I already opened it up. I guess I didn't. Oh, come on, macaroni and fried cheese. Why do you wait until I'm about to play it to tell me that there's an update? Seriously, why didn't do that? I had the stuff ready to update everything while I'm asleep, and it decides to give me an update at the worst possible moments. Always, always. It makes me so angry. Okay, now where is my stuff at? Where's my sources? Yeah, I need that other service. This sucks. 1 second. Yep, it hasn't come out yet. That's why this is only a demo. 1 second. Okay, we got it. Okay, I'm ready. My nose is a little. I thought it was kind of obvious since it happened as my stream. Really? Am I that obvious? Uh-oh. Oh no. I forgot something else. Dang it. See, I don't like that stream up. I want to have access to my sources, not just my scenes, you boo-boo head. Jeez. That's why I had to install the other plugin, because this one sucks. Capture the audio, please. Thank you. Jeez. Okay, I think let's do this. Now, the one question I always ask myself whenever I play a new game: can I use my gamepad? Let's find out. Loud. Really? Is that all you're gonna say? Okay, I need to go louder. Okay, I'll go louder. I'll make it louder. Hopefully it's gonna be loud enough to break your ears, right? Right? Don't make me destroy you. Because you had it coming. Call me Lou like that. Hey, we're seeing some little skipping here, so let me do something real quick. Yeah, that's more smoother now. Okay. I had to turn off my scrolling. You just give me a reason to be a bad girl. So yeah. Okay, the cityscape had long given way to endless forest outside the window. But I was so lost in thought that I thought I'd noticed nothing around me. Okay. Have I lost the connection again? While there is options to use a gamepad, I wouldn't recommend it because it's kind of hard to actually just click the screen. Because most times it's the B button or the A button to progress, and neither of them are working. So I guess it has to be a clicky thingy. Yeah. And I don't know where my mouse is because my mouse, there's no mouse icon. So that's something that might need to be adjusted. I don't know where my mouse is. I just let me tab real quick. No, my mouse completely disappears. I don't know where it's clicking on. So I'm hoping that I don't have to click. That it gives me an option when it has to click buttons. Otherwise, I'm going to have a problem here. Okay. Usually, I'm attentive to details, noticing any small things others miss. An inevitable professional defamation of a special agent. But that day, it felt like even if a red van drove into me, I wouldn't notice it. That's kind of specific. Why does it have to be red? liking this W Hydro. I'm sorry. I have a W gave me a free hydro container for my order, and it's called Grandma's Lemonade. And it's so sweet and tart. I love it. And I can drink it without having to worry about a caffeine kick because it's a hydration formula, not an energy formula. So I can drink it more frequently and get vitamin C and B in it. So I'm happy about that. Now how do I get out of this? Where's my mousey? Why does my mouse keep disappearing on me? See, I see my mouse here. Okay, you guys can see my mouse. Can I see something? I need to get to escape. Okay, I don't see where my mouse is. I don't know what I'm clicking. So I need to find a way to get to this here. Okay. First off, Windows mode. That'll save me a lot of trouble. Russian, English, Chinese, traditional Chinese, Japanese. Original. Sound. Text. What is this here? That saves enough. That loads stuff. That's the setting stuff. Okay, that's the exit stuff. But which one is just go forward? Oh, okay. Is it the trigger button? Yeah, it's a trigger button. The right trigger button is how to progress with the gamepad. Okay. Excuse you? Excuse you? You must not like your life that much, do you? And here I thought you had more confidence in yourself. Ow, 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 ow. It was good that I was just a passenger that day and could afford to get lost in memories of what happened that morning, in the morning. See, now I can just chill and just use my gamepad and just trigger a button. See, watch. Yep. Morning phone calls interrupted by morning magic, which consisted of a cup of espresso and reading the news. I rarely break my own rules, never answering unknown numbers, especially during vacation. What? But this time something was different. A premonition told me this call wasn't random. So I have better control of the game using my gamepad than I do with the mouse. This has never happened with any visual novel I've ever played before. I know it's weird, isn't it? I don't understand it. The phone continued to vibrate incessantly. I reached out and after a second's hesitation, answered the call. Hello? James? The girl's voice sounded vaguely familiar, but I couldn't recall where I'd heard it before. Who is this? Perhaps you don't remember me. It's been many years. It's Nika. We were at the same summer camp together, Bear's Cliff. Do you remember? Her name triggered a wave of long-forgotten memories, washing the real world out of my head. Nika, my first love. Of course I remembered. There are things you don't forget. I remember. It's so unexpected to hear from you after 10 years? Yes, 10. It's hard to believe. So, this year marks the anniversary of our first meeting. The girl's voice sounded cheerful, almost playful. However, I was too surprised to play along. And of our last meeting, too. Nika, has something happened? For a couple of seconds, silence hung on the line. I could almost see her biting her lower lip, a habit she always had when she was nervous. I can't do it. It hurts. Okay, wait a second. I just did that. I tasted some W on it. Dang it. wonder if she still has this habit after all these years.
You're right. Something has happened.
I wish the reason for my call was just the anniversary, but there's something more serious. I heard you'd become one of the best in your field. How does she know I am a special agent? That's classified information. We'll see. Despite my curiosity, it's not a question to ask over the phone.
Anyway, I need your help, James.
What exactly is the matter? Uh-oh. Is that a hanging? Is someone hanging?
I'm the principal of a girls' school, and one of our students died yesterday. It looked like a suicide, but she had no reason for it. Although it may sound strange, my experience tells me there's something more going on here.
Vacation, huh? And now I'm investigating something again. A schoolgirl's suicide? That's not even my specialization. Damn it, why did I agree to it? Just because I heard her voice? So many years after all this time, she had my number, so I knew who I was. So she knew who I was, but never called after what happened? What really happened? It was puppy love. What truly connects us besides stories from summer camp? But no matter how hard I tried to convince myself that we had nothing in common, I couldn't forget how 10 years ago I rushed to the post office after returning from camp. With trepidation and a pounding heart, I hoped to find a reply to my letter addressed to Nika. I remember how week after week I could never find that letter in a pile of fresh mail. I remember pleading with my parents to visit Nika on the other side of the country to make sure she was okay. Hanging around, huh? I remember my father finding her home phone number and how I dialed it. And the other end of the line, I heard Nika's family had moved. The new tenants didn't have her current address or number. The driver's voice pulled me out of my reflections in the past. We've arrived. When the driver stopped the car for a moment, I doubted we'd arrived at the correct address. The building was visible beyond the gates. It looked more like a luxurious mansion belonging to some European aristocrat than a girls' school. Taking my bag from the truck and paying the driver, I double-checked the address on my phone. Rose Academy. The address seems correct, so it really was a school. Judging by its location and appearance, the girls here aren't from simple families. As I approach the gates, I automatically notice a flicker of a miniature sensor hidden within the gate's decorative elements. I've seen such a hidden facial recognition system many times before. The only difference was that they were usually in government buildings or secret headquarters meetings rather than civilian institutions. Before my finger could press the call button, a mechanical voice came from the hidden speaker. Please state your name and purpose of your visit. James Crofton. I'm here by personal invitation from the principal. For a couple of seconds, the system went silent, processing the information. I walked through the gates, and they smoothly closed behind me. There were a few students in identical uniforms standing on the lawn, noticing me. They immediately began whispering, casting curious glances my way. I pretended not to notice them, but my ears caught every word of their not-so-quiet conversation. You see him? Or am I tripping? He's so handsome. I wish he were our new teacher. And I go to all his classes, especially the extracurricular ones, if you know what I mean. I assume guests are rare at the school? It's no surprise that a new person on the academy grounds becomes an object of intense scrutiny. And considering that it's a girls' school, it seems I'm sparking a special interest among the students.
path from the gates to the door seemed like a red carpet. The closer I got to the school, the more curious stares I felt. Groups of schoolgirls of various ages strolling through the woods fell silent at my appearance, and then immediately erupted into whispers behind my back. I don't remember ever getting this attention. Oh, my first choice. Okay, it looks like I select the choices by the gamepad. But, okay. Now now the mouse works. The mouse finally works again. It took this long for the mouse to show up. Okay, fine. I must admit, I even like it. Taking interest in landscape design, I steadily turned toward the lonely senior student. What did I miss? She was standing nearby, her intense gaze fixed on me the moment I stepped onto the school grounds. Our glances met for a moment, and I managed to notice her reddened eyes. Her fingers nervously fidgeted with the hem of her skirt. Is she coming on to him right when the keeper shows up? Is that what's going on? Unlike the other students, who were looking at me with curiosity, her face expressed tension and some inner anxiety. Catching my gaze, she quickly turned away. What a beautiful girl. Ooh, be careful, dude. Be careful, dude. You're in dangerous territory here. She seems upset about something. Should I ask if she's okay? Hold on, this is not the time. Not for skirts, not for emotions, investigation shames. I involuntarily shook my head, dispelling the intrusive thought. I took a deep breath before diving into the water and pushed the heavy front door open. Surprisingly, there were no guards inside the building. Instead of live security, there were small surveillance cameras set up everywhere around you. I was just thinking, did I recognize this layout from any other place? For a second, the first thing I thought was the letter. Thinking about the girl coming down the stairs with her bare feet. Scary, scary, scary. I'm thinking of a scary stuff when I'm supposed to be thinking of lovey-dovey space. Okay, stop, Steady. I'm sorry, that game has ruined mansions for me for all time, okay? Surprisingly, there were no guards inside the building instead of... Oh, wait, I said that. I looked around and I'm trying to figure out where to go next. The lobby branched off into several corridors, none of them marked with a principal office sign. Great, I'm in a school with the size of a small palace, and there's no one to ask where to go. Guess I'll have to rely on my intuition. I chose the corridor leading to the right of the main entrance. Okay, now I'm also getting flashback from the letter. It's just a reverse hallway. Because on the letter, the windows were on the other side, and there was dark doors on the other side, which had all the scary stuff behind the doors. So I think that game is scary, has ruined windows and doors for me too. Well, I've played it several times. I built up an immunity. You, on the other hand, have not seen all of the vicious deaths you can get in there. In this wide hallway with high ceilings, I saw the portraits of past graduates in the glass display cases containing trophies and medals. I even recognized the face of a famous political figure from one of the photographs. With every minute spent here, I became more convinced that this institution wasn't just a school, but a forge of the elite. After walking to the end of the corridor and finding nothing resembling the principal's office, I decided to turn the corner. Okay. No one told me this game has jump scares. I felt a shove that nearly made me lose my balance. It took me a few seconds to collect myself and realize what had happened. Nothing. I see nothing. I'm not looking.
Thank God. Never have I been happier to see text. I'm saved. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Purity test, you saw nothing. Okay? There were textbooks scattered across the floor, and their owner looked up at me with wide, frightened eyes. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking where I was going. Oh, hush you. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? You didn't hurt yourself? For some reason, the simple question made her cheeks flush bright red. No, I'm fine. It's just, I'm very clumsy. My mom used to tell me when I was little that I had 2 left feet. I'm always like this with me. The girl adjusted her glasses and looked with annoyance at the scattered textbooks. Was the mom helping her out? And knelt to help the girl gather her schoolbooks. What? That changed my relationship status? Being a nice, decent person? Why do I remember you saying that? I remember hearing you say those words. My thing got louder. Let's get a high crescendo there. Oh, you don't have to. I can do it myself. It's no trouble. Are you sure you didn't hurt yourself? No, I'm fine. Thank you very much. I picked up the last textbook, the final exam, eliminating the competition, and handed it to the girl. Okay, so she's gonna kill people. Noticing the title of the book in my hand, she became even more embarrassed and quickly snatched it, carefully avoiding touching my fingers. Since we bumped into each other, maybe you could tell me how to get to the principal's office? I get lost in these endless corridors. Oh, the principal's office? Of course I know. It's straight down this corridor and then left. You won't miss it. There's a sign on the door. And thank you again for helping with the books. Her face brightened. It seemed she was glad she could help in some way. I adjusted my jacket and headed in the indicated direction. Such a prestigious school and no signs? Though perhaps it's part of their educational philosophy to foster independence. It's good that I managed to ask this girl where Nika's office was, otherwise I'd be wandering here until evening. Following the direction of the girl in glasses pointed me in, I found a corridor with the door proudly displaying the sign, Principal Veronica Preston. Wow, so Nika is actually a short form of her full name. It seems I know very little about her. 10 years have passed, but I still remember her as a girl from camp. Yet, in that time, she's become the principal of an elite school. I paused for a second before the door, gathering my thoughts. Beyond this door was not only information about the mysterious death of a student, but also a meeting with a person from the past who seemed had long been left behind. I took a deep breath and knocked. A muffled "Come in" came from behind the door. I turned the doorknob and stepped into the office. James, is it really you? Nika, as expected, had changed in 10 years. Her soft, childlike features I knew were gone. Nika was always beautiful, but I didn't think she'd become such a stunning woman. Her eyes, still clear and expressive, now held a new, unfamiliar depth. Faint lines had appeared at the corners of her lips, giving her smile a special charm.
Seeing me, Nika rose from her seat. Her suit perfectly accentuated her status as the principal of a prestigious school, while still highlighting her graceful figure. Oh, he's looking hard. Nika seemed genuinely happy to see me, yet maintains a certain distance. I wonder if it's a professional habit or something personal between us. Okay, so when he's doing these moves with him in the picture, those are inner thoughts. Okay, that makes more sense, because he's not saying those things. Please, come in, have a seat. She pointed to the chair opposite the desk and sat down at the principal's seat. Nika looked unexpectedly at home behind this massive desk, despite her relatively young age. I'm glad to see you. It's such a shame we were meeting under these circumstances. Well, nothing wrong with giving her a charm. I'm glad to see you too, Nika. You look great. I must admit this position suits you. Principal Veronica Preston. Sounds impressive. And what should I call you now? Veronica, Miss Preston, or my lady? Her eyebrows subtly arched, and then she unexpectedly smiled. That same smile I hadn't seen in years, but could never forget. Oh please, no formalities. My parents call me Veronica when I'm done with something wrong. Miss Preston is for schoolgirls and teachers. My lady sounds more interesting, but I'm afraid if anyone heard this, misunderstand us. For you, I've always been and always will be just Nika. You've changed too, by the way. You've matured and become even more serious. Though, you know, even at camp, you stood up among the other guys. Do you remember that terrible screeching on the train ride to camp? I remember being scared to death, and you just got up and asked everyone to calm down. I told myself back then, this boy is special. Glad to see I wasn't wrong. Well, you're looking heavier than he is. Just saying. In all the schools in all the world, you had to walk in the mine. Well, you're no shrinking violet either. I still remember how coolly you chased that giant spider out of your cabin. I've forgotten about that. It's been so much time. It's nice you remember such small details after so many years. Well, you know, those childhood memories can usually fade. She hesitated slightly as if she wanted to say something more, but her professionalism wore out. Ka! Knucklehead. Oh! There's that face. She went pale in the face. It's like darkness on her face right there. Oh, it's not showing up on yours. That's an interesting difference. Okay. I'd love to chat with you and reminisce about all the camp stories, but I'm afraid this isn't the best time for nostalgia. Unfortunately, we need to discuss something less pleasant. You're right. Let's get straight to the matter. Tell me more about this student. What exactly happened? Nika took a deep breath, collecting her thoughts. It was clear talking about what happened was difficult to her, which is why I tried to break the ice easing into it, because I knew that if I started into it, she wasn't going to be able to handle it. Yesterday, we found one of our students hanged in the changing room by the pool. Her name was Eveline Frost, a senior student and a member of the swimming team. Eveline was one of our best students. No one could have imagined she was capable of such a thing. We called the police and the ambulance. We followed all protocols, but it's a great tragedy for our entire school. The girls are scared. Their parents are calling every 5 minutes, and the teachers are shocked. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Nika, I'm sorry, but suicides usually don't require precautions like calling in specialists like me. Why did you decide to contact me? I called you so you could take a fresh look at all of this and to conduct a small investigation. I need an objective answer. Why Eveline might have done this. Just a couple of months ago, we were discussing her plans for the future, which, by the way, were quite ambitious. But her ambition was natural. She was one of our leading contenders for a grant. Wait, what grant? Every year, our best graduate gets the opportunity to enter any university in the country without any tests or exams. It's not just admission. They cover her tuition, housing, and all other expenses, of course. The competition is fierce. They consider everything, not just grades, but also sports achievement, community work, and leadership qualities. Aveline had every chance of getting this grant, so it's incomprehensible to me that what could have ever pushed her to do this. You see, I can't be objective. For me, our students and teaching staff are almost a family. I know these girls are not just from documents and grades. I see them every day. I watch them grow. And when something like this happens, it's like a punch to the gut. I feel responsible to Aveline, to her parents, and the other students. Right now, I desperately need a clear head by my side. Besides, I don't have much time. What do you mean? How much time do we have for the investigation? The Board of Trustees meeting is in 4 days. They expect answers, and if we don't provide them, the school will likely be closed. Some parents have already said they will withdraw their daughters from school if they don't get guarantees for their safety. So we need to figure this out, what really happened. If it was a suicide, we must understand what the cause and do everything to prevent it from happening again. And if it's something else, we need to resolve it even faster. Do you already have the forensic reports? Were there any signs of violent death found? They promised to send the information this evening. As soon as I get the report, I'll inform you immediately. Are there surveillance cameras in the pool area or the corridors leading to it? If you have doubts what she did to herself, the recordings might help put an end to this matter, probably even before the forensic reports. Of course, I haven't seen the recordings yet, but I've already asked our technician to download and prepare all the footage from last night. Nika looked at the watch on her wrist and shifted her gaze to the wall clock as if checking the time. Her movements betrayed some impatience. They'll be ready in 20 minutes. Of course, there are no cameras inside the changing rooms, but there's a camera in the pool area and more cameras in the corridor leading to the pool. In any case, if it's a suicide, the cameras are unlikely to give us the answer why Aveline did it. So let's start from the beginning. Where, who, and what time was the body found? In the changing room by the second pool around 10 in the evening. Annie Harper, her classmate, found her. Wait, the second pool? Does your school have more than one? The school has 2 pools. One for regular physical education classes and for students not specializing in swimming. And the second pool is specifically for swimmers. Did Aveline have a key to the pool? Instead of a key, we use a face scanner. Access is available to me, Coach Sam Rivers, and the girls on the swimming team. Well, that narrows the pool of suspects down considerably. By the way, I've already requested to give you access as well, so you can enter the pool at any time. Doesn't the system save data on who entered and when? The scanner installed at the pool doesn't have save data. Unfortunately, we haven't had time to update it. Only the scanner at the main gate saves data and recordings, but in this case, Aveline didn't leave the school grounds. Only adults are allowed to leave the school grounds, and Aveline wasn't 18 yet. Well, we'll work on what we have. You said a classmate Annie found her. Is Annie also a swimmer? Yes, Annie is on the swimming team. In her school, classes aren't formed by age, but by specialization. We have a science, arts, humanities, and of course sports department, which features several disciplines, including swimming. Aveline and all her other students we trained with were also classmates. They not only practiced together at the pool, but also attended most classes adapted to their training schedule. That probably simplifies things.
So we need to focus on the girls from the swimming team. I pulled out a notepad and pen from the inner pocket of my jacket. The habit of writing down details remained from my first investigations. Notepad and tape. Okay. How do I save? Okay, it says save, but I don't know how to save. I guess I have to click on this one, huh? Do I have mouse control? There we go. Okay. Okay. It's a little confusing because sometimes the mouse is there, sometimes the mouse is not. Scared of pins. Or scared of me. See, you guys can't see it, but on the face on my screen, it looks like her face in this area is all darkened. But I don't think that's transferring over to the other screen because it doesn't have enough pixels to show the darkness. But it looks like it's like faint. Either that or my glasses are dirty again. I don't know. But it looks dark to me. Something important to slip from memory, so in some cases everything will be net. Please send me the data on everyone who had access to the pool, including students, teachers, and maintenance staff. All the maintenance staff were off for the weekend, so they weren't at school. I'm not sure if we're spending time on them. As for the rest, I've already prepared the key information for you. Nika handed me a folder. Inside, I found photos of the coach, students, along with short information about each. Blue obtained. But what button do they want me to hit? Oh. Okay, so the other trigger button goes backwards. How do I get out of this button? 1, 2. Okay, I'm not sure how they want me to progress here. So the gamepad does not work with that. Okay, come on. Okay, so I have to click on the screen on this one in order to progress. So some screens only the gamepad works. Some screens only the mouse works. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be able to stay awake because it's starting to get a little late. It's like 12:19. So I'll probably go for like 10 to 15 more minutes. Once I see a good breaking point, I'll go ahead and stop. But I'm getting a little sleepy. Something important to slip from memory. Okay. As for the rest, I've already prepared the key information for you. Okay, I got that. See, that's where. Okay, I went way back before. Nika's phone vibrated, and at the very second, a notification sound chimed on her computer. She glanced at the monitor, her expression abruptly changing. I know it's urgent, but I have a couple more questions. Looks like time really is really limited. I need to ask my question wisely. Oh, that's an important one. Who else was a contender of the grant besides Aveline? Who else was a contender for the grant besides Aveline? And how serious was the competition? I knew you'd ask about that. This morning I wanted to get all the documents up for the graduating students from the teacher's lounge, all of the rankings, grades, and even personal notes from the teachers about each student. And the most interesting thing is that these papers have gone missing. Someone must have taken them to work on and forgotten to return them. I have to check with my colleagues. Oh, so you're not going to give me that information when it's important. This seems rather ironic that this person, right at this time. Regarding the grant, this year is mainly Aveline and her classmate Mickey Elderwood. who were competing for it. Both were very talented in different areas. Aveline was our star in the pool, and Mickey's a genius in the exact science. She had no equal in mathematics and physics. She's even won the National Olympiads twice. Good motive. I need to talk to this Mickey. Okay. What are her relationships with the other students like? What were Eveline's relationship with other students like? Did she have friends or enemies? How did the other girls treat her? During her entire time here, Aveline only became friends with her roommate, Sophie. Sophie is a complete opposite of Aveline. She's social, emotional, and always the center of attention. But somehow, they complemented each other perfectly. Nika paused for a second, glanced at her desk, and decidedly reached for a drawer. I think I had a photo of them somewhere. Yes, here it is. She took out a small photograph in a simple frame and handed it to me. Okay. Wait a minute. I've seen this girl today. At the school gates. She's a student who was staring at me so intently. She looked worried. With all the other girls on the team, Eveline's relationships were mainly neutral. I think they respected her for her results, but they didn't really include her in their company. Perhaps because she wasn't social. Possible. But also the guy who could have won the scholarship is a possible suspect as well. I hadn't heard of any serious animosity. Of course, we have minor disagreements and misunderstandings like any school does, especially given ours is a private one. But nothing to worry about as far as I know. Okay. What about Aveline? Tell me more about her. I didn't look at her panties, you did. Okay? I was quick to get that thing off the screen as soon as I found out which button did it. What about Aveline? What's she like? Nika pondered for a second as if recalling something specific. Aveline was an exemplary student with no disciplinary issues and some of the best grades in her class. She transferred to us 3 years ago and immediately stood out, both in her studies and sports. At the same time, Aveline never boasted. She was modest and quiet. Her teachers noted she had an analytical mind. As far as communication, Aveline was quite reserved and not very talkative or emotional. At school events, she usually stood aside, though she always responded politely if approached. Some of the teachers said she was too serious, but I consider it more of a sign of maturity. Frankly, I knew Aveline mainly as a student from an administrative perspective. I think you should talk to those who spent more time with her. Her classmates and the coach. They may tell you things about her that I don't know. A picture of what happened was slowly forming in my mind. Of course, it wasn't complete. I had the initial ideas. Do you think the camera recordings are ready yet? Or does the technician need more time? I think we can go down and check it. Johnson usually works very fast. He might have already prepared them. We both rose from our chairs, but before we could take a step, the office door burst open with a knock. A woman in a tracksuit almost flew into the room. Miss Preston, I have an emergency. The woman stopped mid-sentence, noticing me in the office, but she didn't look embarrassed. She was probably assessing what was happening. I think this is the coach. Wow. Okay, that coach wears quite a lot of makeup. Sorry, I didn't know you had a visitor. I seem to have interrupted your conversation. I should have not. It's okay. That's James Crofton, the specialist I invited to help us understand the situation. James, meet Sam Rivers, our swimming coach. So, what's your emergency? I'm afraid this emergency is sitting in front of you. This entire school is buzzing because of a man in a suit. People are spreading rumors. I'm not even gonna touch that with a 20-foot pole. I came to ask that the police not torment the students with endless interrogations. It's enough for the girls to be traumatized by their classmates' death. Well, she's majorly well fit, that's for sure. James isn't exactly from the police. He's an experienced investigation specialist who will help us figure out what happened. As for talking to the girls, it's a necessity. We need to understand what could have pushed Aveline to do this. Besides, I've already received consent from both the parents and students for these conversations. Sam crossed her arms over her chest. It's like it's alive, little satyr. You can say that again. Boom. No disrespect, but you don't need to be a detective to understand that the girl probably couldn't handle the responsibility. I didn't get a chance to ask what kind of responsibility she was referring to as the piercing wail of a fire alarm echoed through the building. Nika immediately turned to her desk and reached for a computer. A few quick keystrokes and her face froze. It's not a drill. The security system shows there's a fire on the 3rd floor. The server room is burning. Johnson is up there preparing those recordings. Oh, somebody's destroying the evidence. Nika rushed to the door. Sam and I followed her. The corridor was already in motion. Students and teachers were exiting classrooms in organized chaos. We struggled to make our way through the crowd running towards us. The murmur of the voices and the flare of alarms filled the school. Nika, on the move, instructed instructions to the teachers that she met along the way. Miss Parker, please make sure all junior students come out to the front yard. Jenkins, contact the fire department. A middle-aged woman, apparently one of the teachers, was trying to soothe the sobbing girl while the other students lined up along the wall. Somewhere in the distance, there were the shouts of senior teachers coordinating the evacuation. I don't think I caused that much trouble. Come on. If it was me causing that much trouble, that thing would have been burnt long ago. Nika confidently led us up the labyrinth of the corridors, climbing in higher and higher up the stairs, skipping steps. On the 3rd floor, we turned into an empty corridor. Okay, now this looking definitely like it did on the letter. Where there were no students, only the smell of smoke that grew more intense with each step. Having reached the end, we stopped in front of a small room under those gray doors. Gray plumes were billowing. Johnson, are you there? There was no answer. I quickly looked around and noticed a fire extinguisher on the wall. Without wasting time, I ripped it from its mount. I knew it could be dangerous, but every second counted. Step aside! I pulled the door open and directed a stream of foam at the source of the fire. The flames quickly receded. Despite all smoke, this fire is small. The flames retreated under the pressure of the chemicals. Although the smoke had made it seem like a serious blaze, the fire wasn't massive. Near the charred wires and melted microchips were blackened, the remains of external hard drives. After extinguishing the last flickers, I looked around. It was a small room, more like a storage closet with several monitors and technical equipment. Thank God no one's here. Johnson must have evacuated with the others. Your technician probably survived, which is more than I can say for your computers. What a weird coincidence. The fire occurred when we were about to get the camera recordings. Too strange to happen randomly. Yep, somebody burnt that room down so that they couldn't report it out. I'm suspecting it could be the technician. That's what I'm suspecting. Someone who has access to all the cameras,
someone who has to hide everything, and someone who can easily set fire to stuff without making it noticeable. I'm thinking it's them. It looks like someone didn't want us to see the records from those cameras. It's quite likely this could relate to the girl's death. Is someone destroying evidence? We should find Johnson and figure out why the fire started so inopportunely and where he was at the time. I'll take care of that. And I also need to calm the students and staff. The sooner we can normalize the situation, the better. James, can you talk to Miss Rivers for now? She was Eveline's coach and mentor. Perhaps she could tell you something. I don't mind. I'd also like to examine the spot where the body was found. Sam, could you please show James the pool and changing room? I'll join you later. Sure, no problem. Nika, take your time. I'll talk to Miss Rivers and Eveline's classmates. It's just Sam for you. Sam gave me a slight wink, with an unexpected playfulness that didn't at all match her previous demeanor. Oh, she's flirting! She's flirting! I'm being flirted by a potential killer. Nika's reaction was barely noticeable, just a slight tension in her jawline and a fleeting pause before she nodded and turned to leave. An invisible spark of tension seemed to flash between the two women. Something I couldn't help but notice. They both after him! They both after him! Seems like Nika is jealous? I followed Nika with my eyes and then hurried to catch up with Sam, who was already moving in the opposite direction. In silence, we walked down the corridor and descended to the first floor. The fire alarm had already quieted, but a faint scent of smoke still lingered in the air. The coach kept one step ahead, leading me through the labyrinth of school corridors. Her confident gait and perfect posture unmistakably revealed a person for whom sport was a way of life, not just a profession. We passed several turns and went through double doors and found ourselves in a spacious room with a high ceiling. The smell of chlorine immediately hit my nose. Okay, now I'm getting Danganronpa vibes. Now I'm getting Danganronpa vibes now. I can't help it. Here we are, the champion's home. The coach's voice softened, taking on playful notes. So, you're not the police. Then where are you from? Curiosity flickered in her eyes. She looked at me, her head tilted as if trying to solve a puzzle. I'm more of a security consultant. Miss Preston invited me in as an independent expert. Security consultant sounds mysterious. She took a step towards me, closing the distance. A mysterious man in a perfect suit, and handsome too. Just like the movies. I want to examine the changing room where the body was found. Could you show me? She nodded at me and headed towards the door on the right side of the hall. I followed her, trying to focus on the case and not at her overt flirting. Even he saw the flirting. Changing rooms looked as usual. Rows of metal lockers, wooden benches, and a few shower stalls. Hi, Quay, how are ya? We're trying to solve a murder, but girls are flirting with me. Macaroni. Oh, okay. It's nice to see they actually do that. I carefully examined the room, trying to understand what could have happened here yesterday. What was Eveline's locker number? 17. She answered without a second's hesitation. Does the coach know the locker numbers of all of our students or just a select few? Well, yeah, there was already a cat fight that was about to happen, so yeah. I'm all for the cat fights. I looked around the room again, trying to see something that might offer a clue. Oh, hello. Oh, no, this is neat. I can actually rotate through the spots here. What's the schedule? Okay, my gaze slid over the rows of lockers and stopped at a schedule attached to the side of the locker. I stepped closer to get a better look at the note. Okay, let me look at this. Okay, Annie Harper's name is scratched out. Why was she removed from the training schedule and moved to Sunday? I have a feeling that's going to be an important clue. Evelyn's last training session was 4 p.m. on Friday. But yesterday at the pool, there should have been an individual training session with Annie Harper. The Sunday entry stood out. It was written in blue marker, while the rest of the schedule was in black, clearly added later. My gaze stopped at a thick water pipe running along the ceiling. So that's where they found her. Yep. That's the only place for hanging hair. Sam instinctively reached for her neck, massaging her tense muscles, a physical sign of emotional discomfort. However, her face remained slightly calm for someone talking about death of a student. Finding nothing of interest, I crouched down to look under the bench. At that moment, I felt a piercing gaze on me. Turning around, I noticed Sam quickly avert her eyes, but not fast enough to miss her gaze fixed on my butt. Oh, girl wants a piece of that butt. Butt has currency, okay? Didn't she leave a note? A note? Nah, nothing like that. And why would she? It's not her style. Why do you think so? When she was alive, the girl barely opened her mouth. I drilled her in the pool for 3 years, and all that time, we might have exchanged a couple of phrases beyond swim faster and keep your back straight. She was, how should I put it, reserved for her. There was only the pool, the stopwatch, and the results. And now we looked at the locker. I approached her locker number 17 and examined it. Okay, look at these notes we have so far. Okay. Okay, so we know that the panty girl's name is Mickey. We don't have any results with Sam yet. We have a little increase with Nikia. I can say Nikia. Nika. Okay, Sam Rivers, swimming coach, 33 years old. Annie Harper, classmate, 17 years old. Vivian Devereaux, classmate, 17 years old. Panty girl. Well, you remember her. Is that easier, right? Sophie Williams, classmate, 18 years old. Milky Elderwood, classmate, 16 years old. Competition for the grant. One of the leading contenders for the grant. And Evelyn. Okay. And this is the girl who died. The
her best friend is Sophie. Okay. So Sophie's what she was friends with. Got it. Okay. What? Wait, I said something important. Well, I do think I need to go ahead and wrap it up, guys. I'm having a hard time even keeping my eyes open right now. I'm sleepy beyond sleepiness. So I'm going to return to the title, and maybe I'll give you guys an option for me to continue it on another story choice day. Okay? Will that be okay? Because I'm getting sleepy and I'm about to pass out. Okay? I'm sleepy. My eyes can't read any words anymore. I have no sleepy skills left. Okay? So yeah, I'll bring it into the fold for voting on Story Choice Day when we get back on track after covering all the demos I said to do. And I am going to go to bed now, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye-bye. Bye. I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy. 20 seconds for the thumbnail to catch up, and then I'll hit the stop button. Night, night. And your butt need to move. The thumbnail's been up long enough, so I'll go ahead and stop the stream now. Bye bye.